I always joked with my nan saying that she'd outlive me. And I always imagined her at everything ever. So it was really hard to know that actually there was going to be an end. My nan was my childhood. You know when you're younger and they give you a bear to take away for the weekend? Like, all my memories I have even of that bear is with Nan at Stokes Bay, at the beach.
Yeah, relationships with your grandparents are great, but you had that special bit really.
She brought me up, she taught me everything I knew. She took me on trips, she showed me different places of the world. We went to so many different places, kept me that connection with the families as well, so that my mum could still work full time. So she used to cycle on the weekend to her work, and then suddenly she was walking instead of cycling, or she'd walk her bike, or she'd blame like some car for the fact that she like nearly fell off, and actually it was probably where she was getting more tired. She went to Sparta Hospital with my mum to get some tests that my mum got her in for, and that's when it was like, something's up with your heart, but they didn't know what. My mum works for cardiologists, so we were quite lucky in the sense of instant kind of knowledge and information, which was nice, and he was like, something's not right but don't know what. When we found out she was diagnosed, I was at uni, and I think I came home that weekend and then mum sat me down, and the only way I can describe it is that it felt like my world was just going to end. How did you feel when Nan got diagnosed with the amyloid?
That's an interesting question. Bearing in mind I had kind of 2 years of tests going on in my heart, and she was kind of deteriorating at the same time with all sorts of bits around her body, etc. It wasn't until someone said it was a hereditary disease, and it was predominantly the heart that she got it picked up on. So that's at that point, sort of putting two and two together, there was a possibility that I could have that same disease, and that was a realisation that hereditary, that means you could pass it on to your kids, which was quite a challenge. She was the reason that I got tested, and we'll forever be thankful for that, and my brother, and we're all aware of it, aren't we? I think the journey that we've gone through over the last several years has been a challenge, and it's something that we reflect on now. I think as a family unit, it's made us stronger and more determined to make sure the disease doesn't get the better of us in the future.